What's going on, everybody? Good evening. Welcome to another Terp Talk. I'm CannaDave.
And I'm Groovee.
Tonight we're going to be talking about bisabolol. I think I pronounced that correct, Groovee, there? I think I did.
Bisabolol. Bisabolol. We practiced this so many times. Bisabolol. Bisabolol. Oh, maybe we got it. I don't know.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about that terpene. If you're joining, let us know what you're dabbing on, smoking on. What's up, Puck Drop? Thank you for tuning in.
You can't even say it. He's stuttering.
Because he caught me off guard with sandwiches, question mark.
Subway?
Sandwiches? It's good to see you tonight. I know you're about to have your you're about to be at your ice rink tonight hockeying it out. So if you enjoy hockey in Michigan, check out my buddy's podcast, Puck Drop. You can catch. He's gonna have a website built here soon for it. So side note, want to throw that out there. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Much love, buddy. So tonight we're gonna be smoking on some rainbow chip and some keef, I believe. When we smoking,
yeah, we definitely be smoking.
While we're talking about bisabolol.
John, what's up, fam?
Stick Subway sandwiches.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a whole day of this. This is like Dave's thing. He loves it more than life itself. What's up, John? How's it going, fam?
It's so great, man. It's so
you said
great.
finger. You say finger hash blunt. Nice. That's why we're. Can you put the keef on camera? Can we put the keef on camera?
Actually, I didn't grab it.
Oh, I'm gonna go grab it.
Yeah.
All right, tell them what we're doing today.
Yeah. So like Groovee said, we're talking about bisabolol. Do want to say side note episode. We're dropping our episode tomorrow, 420. Solventless expert Nick T's on, and that is going to be a great episode for you guys. A lot of learning in it. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I learned a lot just talking to him. I mean, he's if you don't know anything about Nick T, he basically coined the term solventless. So like, it's super badass to hear his stories. I mean, you know, we were just getting in the cannabis industry, and this guy is like changing the cannabis industry. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was crazy.
One day at a time. You know? But yeah, here's the keef, Groovee. Let's
I love it. Nick just says random bag of weed. I don't know what it is. Hey, sometimes it's the best because it's available. You know? Oh, you actually have it up on camera, my man's.
Yeah, we got some keef and some rainbow chip. We're gonna be making a.
You want to pull it up again?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
You can talk about it too while you see it. You want to? There you go. Boom! Look at that keef. Hold that side, say it was side, so we know what it looks like. Yeah. It's seriously, it's just a lot of keef. Like, I mean, I know we're being silly, but it really is just. Yeah, it's just a lot of keef. And then, yep. Oh, look at that. That rainbow chip. I don't know. We always talk about exotic. Honestly, we smoke it all the time, but it's one of our favorite. It's one of our favorite strains over here, and just love it. So can't help it, right?
Yeah. So this is what we're about to be smoking and dabbing on. How much keef should we put in the joint? Let us know in the comments. I'm actually curious.
He's literally got like a quarter.
I got more.
I need to hold it up on this camera too, just to show you guys even. So
hey, yo, what up, A-Quills, dude? What's going on, man?
Oh, bro, I feel like we haven't seen you in a minute. Where you been? I miss you, man. How's it going, fam? I was just in Ohio. What's up, Danny?
He just got the True North from 5 and Dime. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. He just got the True North from 5 and Dime. That's what you just had.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Which one'd you get? You got the cherry. Oh my god. Cherry cream pie. That's what it was. Yeah, stuff was solid. I mean, I don't know. I liked it. I'm not a big sweet guy, but it was solid for what it was, you know. But
dude, that's sweet. You made the trip all the way up. Great time to make it up. It's been actually pretty nice out here in Detroit.
I'm glad you checked them out. 5 and Dime. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Oh,
dude, 5 and Dime is like hidden. I'm glad you actually checked them out because they're behind cookies. Not everyone goes there.
Absolutely, yeah. When we talk about their deals and stuff, but so if you're just tuning in, we're gonna jump into a second once we get everything rolled up and stuff. But this is what we're talking about. We're talking about alpha-bisabolol. It's sweet, floral aroma. It's found in calamine, and it has antibiotic traits as well as it's a catalyst to other antibiotics. But we'll dig into other things and other cool traits in a little bit. I just really wanted to talk about what we're talking about today real quick. But yeah, again, like Dave said, let us know what you're smoking on, dabbing on, because like I love hearing all these things.
And a quick note, this is another secondary.
Nick, oh, look at this. Nick says keef is kind of, I just want to pull this out because we were literally thinking about rolling up a joint of keef. And interesting thought. Nick says keef is a kind of waste of a joint. I'd rather have in a bowl. Do you think it
Makes
runs?
sense.
Do you think it runs?
It does
We always
run.
talk about running. Yeah, that's essentially.
You gotta
Mix it in.
Yeah. Because it does run. I do like it in a bowl, but like a bong, I'd go with too. But
yeah. Oh, what's up, Josh? How's it going, fam?
Stick smoking on the Optimus Prime and gelato. Damn, that sounds tasty.
I like gelato. I like
gelato.
I like that gelato.
And he's got that good Bubba Kush. No, Bubba OG. Bubba.
I do love that gelato, though.
Bubba. But what I was saying, though,
Sorry, Thomas just said, all right.
That's my son. I love that.
I know, that's why I was like, I got to say it because Dave is going to love it. So.
Oh, I love it. Let me see. We got a couple comments on IG. Let me see what this says. Always convertible top down. Oh, you've been going there for 2 years,
you're from
man.
Jackson,
Nice.
Florida? Shout out all the way on the other side of the United States.
Hey, good night, my dude. Appreciate you tuning in.
What's up, fam? Do you hear that? Thomas Taylor, Jacksonville, Florida. Shout out Florida, because I think you might be the first person that's been from Florida.
Dude, awesome.
So I'm saying shout out. Much love. Across the United States, we're smoking.
That's
smoking
what's
on some blue
up
dreams.
from
Nice.
Florida. Hey, so we do this live. Appreciate it. We talk terpenes on Tuesdays, and we do a live wake and bake on Saturdays as well. So come sesh with us, Thomas. And great opening line. All right. I keep getting sidetracked, so I'm going to get to this dupe here and roll it up so we can start talking on Bistabolo.
Yeah.
But I wanted to mention it's a secondary terpene like the terpene we talked about last week. It's not primary compared to carafilene, limonene, myrcene, and linalool. Mm-hmm. So we've knocked out all the primary terpenes. So now we're going to the second tier and the third tier of the terpenes, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And this one, to me, there's a couple strains in it that I noticed were high CBD strains as well too. They were shown as well across a couple of the different articles we read Groovee.
Yeah.
So
no, I mean there was definitely some unique traits. I told you, like I wrote the antibiotic thing, the fact that it actually acts as a catalyst. That's what they were saying. Researchers have actually found that not only has it has antibiotic effects, it helps other antibiotics too. So it's almost like a slight catalyst to other antibiotics. So there's a lot of things that it gets into, saying that there's studies with it helping with E. coli and staph, reducing that type of infection, directly helping with that. So it's just like it's very interesting, as we always bring up every week. But I have to reiterate, especially if it's your first time with us, is that terpenes are everywhere, everyday life. They're all over the place. The thing is that cannabis has them as well. And it's not, you don't got to eat chamomile or drink chamomile tea all the time. You can just smoke some strains. So you're actually getting some of this stuff without realizing, is what I want to say.
Mm-hmm. No, you actually hit right in the head with that. And the cool thing about the terpenes, though, too, is what we keep talking about, is it helps provide the whole ensemble effect with the cannabinoids and the THC percentage and the CBGs, the CBNs, the CBDs. It's not just the high THC percentage. Like the terpenes are what's going to be drawing you to your specific strains and flavors that you end up liking. And me and Groovee said for like a while before me and him kept deep diving into it. Oh man, it's like that sativa smell.
Right.
But it's more like that linen. And I'm blanking on the name of the terpene right now. But like we're actually knowing, oh, this smells like this. The taste should be matching up with this when you're getting that strain. You would hope. Right. Because if not, then the growers obviously doesn't have the right genetics, or the grower didn't craft it properly to get those terpenes from that grow, So.
Yeah, they were either misled or, that makes sense. I mean, honestly, a lot of times I think strains, I don't know if I want to say any more, but back in the day, there was a lot of strains that I felt were bullshit, because especially as things got popular, people would say that
I think we saw that
2
years ago at
runts and other types of strains,
runts.
Yeah. So.
Some strains, though, are hard. Like, when people would say they would have a glue, back when there were so many glues, you knew what glue smelled like, so you could be like, all right, yeah, there's probably glue in that. Remember when we'd say Elmer's glue, you'd see Gorilla Glue,
oh, yeah,
glue number
super
4,
glue,
super
tons
glue,
of glues, yeah.
Critical Glue, Super Lemon Glue, I don't know. That one I'm just making up.
Super Lemon Glue?
That's enough, Keith?
I don't know, I feel like you should hold up to the camera.
Is that enough, Keith?
A little bit to the other way.
There we go.
Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. It's like a gram of keef. Mix it all up in it. What do you guys think? Is that enough, or do we need more?
Got a little hair in it. Take it out.
Say we need more.
Take the hair out.
Say we need more in the comments. The gate is cutting me off, but say you need more in the comments. Anyways, yeah. So, I mean, I have like a gate on, so it's cutting me off. Unfortunately,
He's like, yeah.
I'm like, come on, make it happen. So
there we go. Mix it in. Hopefully it works out good.
John, full send. Oh yeah, full send. Send it.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a decent amount in here for us. And we'll get chatting away.
Hell yeah.
How's everyone's week going so far? Hey, what up, Bobbles? What up, Brad? What up, D-Rock on IG? Appreciate you guys tuning in.
Oh yeah. What's up?
Talking about Bistabolo tonight.
D-Rock. What's going on, fam?
Rolling up. What terp did we talk about last week, Groovee?
I'm not sure. You kind of hit me with a random question.
Yeah,
I wasn't ready for.
I'm trying to.
I don't know, man.
Dang, Fred said more. We need more. We need more? Okay.
I mean, I'm with you, Fred.
Okay, man.
See?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Thanks, Fred.
Okay.
Appreciate you. Yeah, why not, right? We're here to talk terps. Let's talk terps. Let's be terped out. The first article we're going to pull up, I'll start just talking about it a little bit, is from Leafly. Look at that. Sorry, he's distracting me with all these terp stuff, but it's a lot.
It's a lot of keef. We just layering it up. All right. Yeah, let's get into Bisabolo and we'll roll this up.
You want to talk about it a bit? You want me to kind of bust into it?
Hey, man, we're doing pretty good. How's the dispo over Bobbles? How's that going?
Oh, yeah. How's it going, fam? So I'm going to jump into this. So, Bisabol, here we're on Leafly. I just want to kind of talk about it a bit.
Yeah, pull up the first one.
This chamomile, that's the flower. I'm assuming that's it right there. So that's what they're kind of hinting that's what they're saying, that it's in the most prevalent in nature. So chamomile tea, it's in there. So these effects are in there. So that's why I keep saying the tea, because I've heard of chamomile tea. That would be the reason why I keep saying that over and over. Sorry, I'm trying to get
it's also in that the tree, the Brazilian tree. I'm blanking on the name of it.
Yeah, one thing about here, this is what the effects and benefits are. We can kind of get more in depth on each one and dig in if you want, but for now, anti-inflammatory, anti-irritant, antioxidant, antimicrobial, anti-logistic. So I'm not exactly sure what that last one is. A lot of these kind of overlap, but like I said, the thing that really stuck out to me was that it also helps with anti-inflammatory. It mentions here, and acts as a catalyst to help other
help medications like other. That's the main thing. I think that this terpene helps the it's not inflammatory, but it helps counteract with other chemicals and what's the word? I got to pull up the exact article here in a second, but it helps it fight off other diseases better with this specific.
Yeah, that's why I guess catalyst might not be the best word, but it acts as like it helps other things is what I was trying to say. It helps. Like adding this terpene is like it accents some of these other natural medicine stuff. So Fred said that's about right after you.
My man.
Thank you. So I mean, you have to be at like a gram at this point. So
I mean, it's a legit baseball bet.
I mean, like John said, full send. Boom.
Cheers, everybody. I hope
Cheers.
everyone's having a good week.
Yeah,
we'll talk up with you guys. Dab up.
Bisabolol. So I said it in three syllables. That's how it helped us. It was bisabolol. Bisabolol. So that's how we said it. And we put alpha-bisabolol in there. Do you want to talk about that real quick? Because I thought that was neat, is that it was first referred to as alpha-bisabolol, and then now it's just bisabolol. And what was the other term? That was the one I kind of forgot, because Dave found that one. It actually has another name that it goes by.
I'll probably butcher the name, be honest with you. Levomenal.
Yeah, so there's they have different terms for it, but it's all pointing to the same thing. This chamomile, sweet floral. It said that. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the common strains that it had. The one article I'm looking at was like ACDC, OG Shark, Harley Tusu, which I personally haven't heard of. I've heard of Harley Quinn, but not Harley Tusu, and it's with a TSU. That specific strain: Master Kush, Rockstar, Pink Kush, and Headband. Now, the ones that were the most common to me were AC/DC, Master Kush, and Harley
I did see
Tusu.
Headband in a couple, but
Those ones that came
Master
up
Kush definitely came up multiple times. That was the one I was gonna say.
I've had Master Kush multiple times. We've smoked that in the past.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Definitely been a minute. We've had it a couple times in the past, you know. I mean, specifically the one time I know you're thinking about, but we've definitely had it around. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was that the Carriage House?
Yeah. That's what I'm definitely thinking of. And I've definitely had it at Dispo too, so.
That was some good bud. Yeah. So to see those strains, but here's the thing though, with those strains, the two strains are high CBD is the Harley Tusu and the ACDC are both high CBD strains more so than so I thought that was pretty cool to see that. Yeah. That they're not as it's not more high THC, it's more of a 2-to-1 or 1-to-1.
That is fascinating. I don't know, that's pretty cool.
So, you know, when you're seeing stuff like this, and then this is the sentence I wanted to read. There was a study.
What site are you on?
Dispense. And Dispense is pretty cool because they have like every terpene and they break it down by like a photo. So if anyone's listening and they want to learn about other terpenes, or maybe you missed one of our terpene talks and you want to go see what linalool is all about, they got a photo of it. You can click it and give you all this great information on it as well too, so you can understand some more of your other terpenes that are going on.
Yeah, I can pull it up. I just want to make sure, so as you're talking about it, I can pull it up. So, just wanted to make sure.
I want to, Fred, headband is common, but here's the thing though, around up here though, Michigan, I haven't seen, I don't know if you're in the Michigan market.
Yeah, there it is, headbands right there.
I haven't seen headband that much anymore. I used to see it all the time back in the day.
I don't feel like it's as popular.
I wonder why though. I wonder why it's.
I just feel like when it's not as popular, they kind of stop being around as much. I don't know.
It's me one of those older school strains. Isn't it like a sour diesel cross with I want to say like an OG Kush, but I feel like that's something else.
I don't recall the genetics, to be honest. Well, anyways, this is a pretty cool site though. Like you said, you were saying this had a lot of information. Anything else you want to pull out on this site? Because I have it pulled up.
The middle paragraph where they there's a research that they were doing in 2009, and at the end of the findings in the research, they believed that bisabolol provides synerget. Oh my god,
is it before or after the images? I think I passed
it. Before. It's at the bottom of this paragraph. Read that last line of that paragraph. I'm gonna pronounce that word. Synergistic effect that can strengthen the medicinal value of other terpenes. So when bisabolol is there, it can strengthen other terpenes' medicinal value and help a lot better with the antimicrobial within the body and things like that. And also, bisabolol has been used in cosmetics for years.
Yeah, cosmetics.
That's one of the main things that it would pop off from, that you'd be the most common to understand that from would be cosmetics.
Fred's actually saying he thinks headband is pretty common. I mean, I do see it around, just not as much. I feel like it just was super popular, especially when B.O.B. wrote that song. You know what I mean? That's all.
Was it? Oh, sweet. It is OG Kush and Sour Diesel Cross. That's what I thought. That's not... those are like two great freaking strains in my eyes. I love me some Sour Diesel, man. We should find some seeds and grow it.
What, some headband? Yeah, dude, that shit's... Oh, man, that's stuck with me. But I remember it being more like a skunky, like a sour skunk type of vibe. Like, but again, it's been a minute. It has been a minute, I will be honest, so...
Has been a minute
since I've had that. Yeah, definitely, man. Headband's been a while. So, yeah, and appreciate you all tuning in, liking, comment, sharing. All that stuff really helps. The Facebook algorithms, helps other people see it. If you have any other friends that you think might dig it and like cannabis, just tag them.
Yeah, tag them, share them with it.
Yeah, we have some contests coming up. I think we're gonna, like, in the next week or so. We're still ironing out some details, but definitely stay live because we'll be announcing it live and we'll be posting on our Facebook the rules and stuff. But just want to point that out there.
Also, IG too for everyone on IG.
So tag people if you think they'd be involved, because we're trying to expand. So appreciate you. But yeah, I mean, it's a very fascinating terp, to say the least. Mainly because, like, when I think sweet and floral, I mean, not many strains have that floral taste. And I mean, nice white ash gang. White ash or trash, if you've just tuned in, that's kind of like a thing we say.
Yeah, it is. Hashtag it. White ash or trash. Too funny. Wanted to say alpha-bisabolol is more of the terpene that also helps include the whole entourage effect with because of like what I was just mentioning, with the helping and combining and making other terpenes stronger medicinally. It helps make that whole entourage effect even more booming. According right here, it goes, the further research could demonstrate which cannabis compounds alpha-bisabolol forms the strongest entourage effect with, and the combinations and concentrations in which these terpenes can be most useful.
Just so you know, that was the paragraph second from the bottom.
So this terpene sounds like it's...
well, the fact that it accents other terpenes, if this is a secondary terpene, this is awesome. You know, or a third terpene. Even if it's the main, it's cool. But the fact that it accents and helps others, like other terpenes, accent their medical effects, don't you think that it would be awesome to have this as like a second or third?
Yeah, but it looks like a lot of growers aren't even going for it, too. I mean, a lot of these strains aren't as popular.
They're really not. They used to be.
Yeah, it used to be. Headband used to be really popular.
Master Kush used to be popular.
Yeah, back when we first started smoking, it was pretty huge. Pink Kush, I don't see around. OG Shark, I was doing that. It's supposed to be like a rarer strain, so I haven't seen that personally out. And the other two are higher in the CBD side, so you do see those, but just not as much because, to me, more people are more growers in the market right now. More people are growing for the higher THC percentage. I mean, that's what you see in dispos. You are getting now some growers and brands are starting to go for the flavors and the terps and other varieties to separate them, so that's a higher THC percentage. So
I see. I'm kind of seeing. I don't know. I don't know if it's total companies or if they're just like trying both. But it's definitely. I feel like it's just kind of getting faded out slowly.
I hope. Like,
I really think it is. I mean, look around. I mean, you're seeing more and more brands talk about how many total cannabinoids, CBD additions, terpenes. You're seeing it slowly. It's just not everywhere. You know?
Yeah, it's not everywhere, but you still have, like, when you go to the store, though, and they have, like, the sheet, or they're talking percentages, they're always telling you what's top shelf. And like what top shelf, and it's top shelf because it's almost tested at 30% THC.
You're right, and that's then when you funny, get it, the whole top shelf, and it doesn't taste good.
And it doesn't taste good.
Yeah, right.
Even the ash could be clear, and it still doesn't taste good. There's no flavor to it. The smell's kind of bland.
Yep.
I'm curious what everyone else. We always bring this conversation up, and we always bring it up because there's always new people tuning in, and I always ask, what do you prefer, the higher THC?
Or the flavors.
Or would you have a lower THC?
Or THC in the comments. I'm just curious. He's right. And again, I'm just curious. You can put your reasoning. You don't have to. I'm more just curious, like, how many people. Because it's true. Like, I don't know. Like, because there's advantages to both. You know, if you're in a lot of pain or you're in a lot of anxiety, those high THC, like, maybe that's what you need, is that high. You need that strain to hit you in a high amount very quickly. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, with the days of wax and edibles and tinctures and all this other stuff, because you practice with a bit of a mix. I think you can kind of like pick and choose. So, and that's what I want to kind of like segue over to is, could you imagine going to a dispensary and being like, these are my favorite terpenes, or this is like, and then every dispo having that is kind of open knowledge. Because as we open up the information for terpenes, I feel like it's only gonna, then what's next? What's the next thing after terpenes? There's more. Cannabinoids, there's I forget, there's other ones. There's another one on the tip of my tongue. Flavonoids, I can't say it right now. Someone else brought that up recently. It's okay. But there's like so many other aspects to cannabis that we haven't dug into. So that's what I'm saying. Like, once we get terpenes to the top and the forefront, I feel like then what's next? And that's what's exciting. So that's why we're here trying to push Terp Talk, because we think it's very important, and flavor and the
terpenes need to be talked about more. I mean, it helps.
The flavor of your cannabis has a lot to do with how much you enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to smoke flavor? Or who wants to smoke cannabis that doesn't have flavor? Why just go? That makes no sense to me.
Yeah,
makes no sense. I don't know. I just love the flavor. That's why I smoke. I just love the flavor. Love the different tastes of the strains.
Right.
D-Rock had a cool comment, white ash or trash, and then hashtag real talk. Love it, my dude. Bobbles dropped down terps. D-Rock says terp, 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 terp.
Terp,
baby, terp. Right after work.
Oh, yeah, we almost played that. We didn't play that this time.
That's good. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
We played that last time. We played
Young
Terps.
Terps.
I'm not gonna
Young
play it
Terps.
right now. I can't play it right now.
You gotta check him out on YouTube. All gas, no brakes. Terps. He's actually way ahead of everyone's time.
Actually, we had a question. Fred just asked you. Sorry, it's a little random. So sorry. I just think it's a good comment. Do you guys watch Bong Appetit?
I used to watch it when I had cable back in the day, and I had Vice. Yes, yeah, I love those shows.
I thought it was interesting. I never got into it mainly because I wasn't a huge fan of the host, and there's nothing wrong with him. I just it's like sometimes those characters you don't totally get into. I just didn't get into the show. I think it was cool. Hell yeah, the idea, but I didn't get. I watched like the first season, and then I think I kind of fell off.
If any chef wants to cook cannabis for me, I'll try it.
Or come live.
Or come live, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll try it out.
Yeah, we'll do it on a Saturday or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Do it as do an episode. Is anybody? If anyone wants to come on our podcast and you're in the industry and we can interview you for a dispensary because you budtend there or manage there, any type of connection to industry. If you feel like it's worth talking about on our podcast, message us. Send me Groovy Music at 2 E's No Y or CannaDave or Micannacast. Send it anywhere, any social medias, Gmails, wherever. Let's talk.
Love it. Love it.
We got a big comment. I can't read, but can't pull up all of it. Can you read it?
Yeah.
I just want to it seems like
Eyes Laser Gary, my dude. Have some new True North cured resin and sugar sauce Dolato. Cured batter, 68.8% THC, 4% terps, and some bubblegum breath sugar. Wow. 71% THC and pretty much 4% terps.
And that's kind of what I like. So I will always tell Dave high 60s, mid 70s, fine for me, but I love the flavor, man. I've seen high as 5% terps on some True North stuff. Awesome. I think it was their GMO was like 4.9 or something. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that 4 or 5% range of terpenes and like that 70% range, two little dabs, I'm freaking groovy, man. I'm feeling it. Like, I don't need to get so baked I can't think straight, but I just love feeling it, you know what I mean? The smiley face. So that's how I like to feel. So I love it. I love terps, and that's like right where I hit it. I mean, what'd you think, Gary? Like, what'd you think of that terpene? Did you like that terpene like on there? Because I love seeing the terpene amount. I'd love to see like what Element does with even the flavoring. But
I do like what Element has with that. I mean, I do like that, but the True North stuff's been really good, man. Really good. I was impressed with the GMO and the one we just dropped a review on. Jesus, what was the name of it? The cream pie, the
cherry cream. Cherry cream pie
batter. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
You want to pull up this little one on Weekly? Talk about it. I mean, I don't know if there's much more other stuff on there. I just thought there was.
Yeah, Nick dropped a comment real quick.
Okay, go ahead. Talk about it.
I want to read up Nick's. We should talk about how people can get into growing. I've been wanting to get into the cannabis industry as a grower. I enjoy growing and have experience in plant nurseries. Dude, Nick, yeah, I would. There's a couple. I would reach out. I mean, I know you're up more up in the northern part of Michigan, right? Because I know a couple companies down here are always looking for people to work, and that was North Coast Services.
Yeah, no, that's who I thought of.
And the company Drew works for, I don't know the name.
Cannabis Aid?
Yeah, I don't know what their name is though for.
Oh, for that part sector. Yeah, he works for other things.
Yeah.
So yeah,
there's a couple point. There's two those are two companies. I'll reach out to a couple people, and if we can find something up that way, DM us. Like, I forgot exactly where you're. I know you mentioned it before, but you don't have to put it out there again. But let us know, and we can try to connect you with something.
We can try to theme out an episode maybe in the near coming future. Like, we have a next couple planned and done, but we'll put up.
I like that question though, because a lot of people think that you do need experience. That's what they say, but I mean, you can learn under a grower, and if you already have a little bit of experience, and I mean, you can pretty much, and if I'm sure it's cannabis experience, so you'll be able to pick up very, very fast.
Yeah,
Sheboygan,
way up there.
There are dispos and stuff out there.
100%.
Oh, I think I know who we could maybe talk to, see if there's something out there.
Hey, and you said so you had Gary, I think you were the one that brought up how many they were at a bunch of dispensaries. Where did you find all those True Norths? I forget what that dispensary was. I thought you said Jackson, but I couldn't recall. So, yeah, but I mean, yeah, appreciate it. And honestly, yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll figure that out, Nick, man.
And I love the interest in getting into it because I mean, I think and if there's anyone listening that can help him out too, put in the comments or message him. I'm pretty sure he'll help out.
13% terps? Damn.
Who's got 13% terps?
Well, he said it in the comments. I don't know who. It says Josh. He was responding to Josh. The President Kush Sour Diesel PKSD from Earl King, ERRL King concentrates is amazing. Live resin, 79%, 13% terps. Okay, first off,
13%
never seen it.
terps.
I'm all about that life. So yeah, I think he mentioned ERRL King, Earl King. I can never say it. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, I think you mentioned one the way.
You mentioned it before. Yeah, so I just haven't tried them. So, gosh. Yeah, the one you mentioned on the last show. That's what I thought, but I couldn't remember what dispensary that was at. That's the one That's what I can't remember is where was it at.
Dang.
Yeah. Fire, right? Can't deny it. So
13% terps. That's just freaking.
It's awesome. Terps.
Wait till it's like 20%. Get to it, jeez.
Let's do it. Let's bring it up. I want 100% terps. I just want flavor. I really want to hit it and just taste garlic. I don't know why I brought garlic terpene only, but you know what I mean. I guess I should have done bisabol. I only want floral. Bam. Calamine in this, or camine? How am I supposed to say this? How do I say this, Dave? I like how you're off camera. Dave's like laughing too hard. Chamomile,
oh man,
chamomile. Sorry, I'm just messing. Bisabol, but that I can say no problem.
Choice in Jackson. All right, Choice in Jackson.
It was in Jackson. Okay. I couldn't.
We need to actually go out to Jackson. Actually,
that's what I just saying.
15 strains and they're like 45 a gram.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like a hell of a deal.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't remember. I thought I was in Jackson. I couldn't remember the dispo. Choice in Jackson. Thank you for the tip.
No,
and everyone else
really
listening in the comments.
Yeah, now go back to Bistabulo. You're going back to it, so I know you're enjoying.
I'm trying. I'm attempting to. We should go to one of these new sites. Let's go. Let's go over to Hello MD.
Yeah.
Sound good to you?
Yeah.
Does it sound good to you, bro?
Yeah, it sounds good, man.
Yeah, man, it sounds good, man. Let me pull it up. A little hard for my eyes to see him get. I'm too old for this. But there it is. Boom, and then more cam. Damn it.
Chamomile. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, really? I thought it was chamomile.
Chamomile?
Yeah, I thought it was chamomile.
All right, well, you've messed it up like 8 times,
yeah.
so I don't know
and then I thought, wow, as soon as you said it wrong, I was able to say it wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all it took. Anyways.
Good, man.
Go ahead. Let's talk about this site a little bit.
Let you dive into it, man.
All right, we'll talk about it. Why is it all... Well, look at it. It's showing up clear. That's definitely not how the site looks. Kind of cool. So you guys can't read that. That's interesting.
No, that's actually pretty.
It says that it's a second. I just wanted to point out one thing that says. It says get alpha-bisabolol is I don't think it's actually at the right section, but for some reason it's coming transparent, which is kind of. Cool.
That looks so weird.
I know. I don't know what to say. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, that's super cool. Well, the site is just plain. So, anyways, we'll just go back to the normal. I just want to talk about this part. It says it's a secondary terpene and found in smaller amounts than primary terpenes, which CannaDave mentioned, but it just mentions myrcene, limonene, and linalool, saying that those are the ones that it is a little more tied to, and you find it around. But those are the more significant ones, but that it's found close to. So I just wanted to point that out. That was cool.
Yeah, and then also for boosting your health, it supports the immune system, reduces inflammation, and is actually good for anxiety. It promotes calm and relaxation, which is something I usually need during the day. Some days.
Yeah, it's definitely. It seems like relaxation, and then I told you like that. That seems really fascinating to me.
What's up, Logan? What's up, Mr. Lowlife?
Hey, what's up? Is that Logan?
Yeah.
What up, fam? How you doing? What you guys smoking on, dabbing on? If you're just joining in and everyone's just joining.
What up, 420?
You said this terp is found in headband. Yes, it is found in headband.
ACDC, Master Kush.
Yeah, these are the ones that kept.
Harley Tusu.
Yeah, I think that's one of those CBD ones you were talking about.
That one and ACDC are more higher CBD strains.
Well, that's what you were talking about, 2-to-1 too. That it's more in that type of stuff. So,
I mean, looking at each of these different terpenes, it's certain ones. There's only a couple different strains that they're actually dominant in, and this one's at least headband. It's more dominant in the headband, because that's like at least a common strain, but it's got to be minuscule in the headband though. I don't get that floral.
But that's the thing. That's what it was saying though. A lot of this is
at all.
Well, see, listen.
To be honest, I always remember it as gassy.
Well, remember the right, but here's my whole point to this. I just want to pull it up so we can actually all see it together. But it says that. Oh, geez, I pulled up this comment. Anyways, again, see you, John. See you, man. And yes, it is found.
Hey, have a good night, John.
It says
Appreciate
sweet and floral.
So
to me, when I hear sweet and floral, that kind of reminds me of that lemongrass where it's sweet and earthy. And I know, but I'm thinking that since it's not a primary, like it's not that front terpene. Whatever that front one is, that's probably that gassy or that skunky one, that earthy one that you're getting. But the mix of this and whatever else, and like I said, it could be the third, may not be the second terpene. And that's the biggest thing to me. Like, it is very hard to say, this flavor equals this, because not every time, especially some of these terpenes being smaller, I don't think headband floral sweet at all, because I do think, skunky, gassy. But the thing is, if it's a secondary, third terpene in it, it's just predominantly found because I think these are more popular known strains. So that's kind of what each website does, is find the most popular strains that are like most like Master Kush, headband. These are ones that were, if not now, were popular. So that's why they keep bringing them up.
Yeah, and I bet you they get some of this from what's it called, data through testing and all the strains going on adult use. So you have all that data now and processing data. And you have data from.
I don't think about that.
I wonder if they could use Canada's data, because if they could, you're able to get all that data and you're able to figure out exactly what terpenes are coming through in specific strains by testing them. Because as more and more as the industry grows, we know for a fact they're going to start testing the cannabis terpenes more in flower. They're already starting to do more in concentrates, a little bit more. But like Groovee said, to see like the image or like the writing of the actual terpene would be kind of cool though too on the packaging, but we're asking for a lot.
Well, I mean, even just digging more into them, because like unless people listen to this and or do their own research, like not everyone knows what carafilene or myrcene or linalool or all these, like what they even means, what that they don't even have it a slight association. That's why we're just trying to like do the research a little bit and talk about this, because by no means are we chemists, but we do some digging and we just kind of find the commonalities between all the sites, and we don't use every site that we read, but at the end of the day, these are just common things. And I truly think being in Master Kush, being in we just said headband, it's not, especially being a secondary one, it's just not going to really connect in our head. But think headband, Master Kush have these benefits because they're in there. That's how I'm looking at it as, because, sweet floral does not make me think of Master Kush or headband. No. Like, not even the slightest.
Nope.
I haven't had enough ACDC to really know, though. I really don't.
I haven't even had
Oh, hey, we got it. Someone actually, Fred actually just commented how to say it. Oh, that's terpenes again. My bad. So I actually want to pull up this one. There we go. Chamomile is pronounced oh. I think that made it so much worse, man. I'm just gonna stop saying it, because apparently I'm saying it wrong. So it's like that flower and that tea. Really? Because that's so funny. I swear my mom said chamomile my whole life, so I've just been taught wrong my entire life.
Hey, Josh, do you have any floral smell from your Master Kush? I'm actually curious on that.
Oh, hey, did you read the comment Laser Gary just said?
I did now.
Isn't that pretty cool? So if you didn't read it in the comments, he said his blueberry headband was surprisingly floral. So I'm wondering maybe something with that blueberry cross maybe accented that bisabolol. Missed that last syllable. Almost missed that last syllable.
How was the smoke?
Yeah, oh man, blueberry headband sounds like. So
sounds
there we
delicious.
go. So then the crosses, like it's cool. I love genetics, man. It is so fascinating, you know.
So many out there.
You know, one you can just like in just in life, like your brother and sister can look nothing alike. Two phenotypes can be nothing alike. You know, I've had two phenos where I'm like, wow, that's gassy, and then the other one we're like, wow, that's sweet. And like, I'll just say the strain, it was peanut butter breath, and I've literally had peanut butter breath where it was like sweet, where I think that's supposed to be the peanut butter breath is like a little earthy, skunky with a sweeter taste overtone, and then all of a sudden I've had this one that was like straight gas, like just skunk, and I'm just like, what? And it's the same strain. Like I know the grower. Like I saw it. I helped water it when he was gone. Like I'm just saying. Like it's just crazy to me. Like I don't know.
Shit's wild.
So not every pheno is treated the same, and I think a lot of us know that by now. But just in case
they
you're
just
getting
take
into
different
it.
traits.
Yeah.
The mother and father, and that's what's awesome about it. And that's why everyone's got to do the pheno hunt. So whenever pheno hunt, but a lot of growers back in the day were breeding more for the higher THC and not for like any CBDs, and they're going for the high THC content. So I wonder if they killed out some of the terps and some of the other ones because you're going for higher THC instead of the terps. You know?
Yeah.
I love when my shit smells fucking gassy or floral.
Oh, I mean, who doesn't like when they just don't? You just put it in your backpack or
you just dig your nose in it.
They're just like, whoa,
I could just live in here all day.
That's so funny.
Oh, so he
Josh says he has Master Kush, and he said it even has a little bit of floral. Not much though. So,
but that would make sense though because it's
So
not
there it
the
is.
dominant terp though. It'd either be second,
well, it
probably even be third.
It's probably
fourth,
not every
to be
pheno
honest.
either.
Yeah.
You know. So
So at least we're getting some feedback.
direct feedback on this. This stuff is real. Whoa. It's really rare. Can you read this one? Gary just brought up a floral terpene.
Yeah. The outdoor was floral. The indoor was more chocolatey. Same set of clones. The indoor was better flower to smoke. The outdoor pressed by far. Outdoor pressed better by far.
Isn't that crazy? Like just so much with one plant. There's so much difference. It's wild.
It is.
I'm glad people are actually like talking about this floral taste because I have seen it around and I've had it. I personally just can't think of an exact strain right now where I'm like, yep, floral.
I haven't had it.
Except for that Jenny Kush was kind of floral, but that was floral in the sense of like an IPA is floral. You know what I mean?
It tastes like a beer.
Right.
That strain literally tastes like an IPA straight up.
Right, but to me, an IPA is a floral beer because like if you drink like I don't want to say Bud Light because I don't even like that stuff, but you know what I mean? Where Guinness is a little bit darker and chocolatey or stouty. I don't know what they call it, right? I mean that's what I think. When I think floral is what I'm saying. So maybe I just can't say headband. Yeah,
We'll have to find some headband, man.
Nick.
Anyone let us know if
I bought some seeds online for the first time. Panama cross PCK seeds, and I hope to grow them later summer. Yeah, man, hell yeah. Let us know how it goes, for sure.
Dude, he says it's a really pink strain.
Oh, like the
pink
hairs.
pistils, hairs, and purple flowers. So I'll look it up. I love looking at new genetics.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, Josh brought up, he said, I just had to plant Herm across 3 other strains. I have seed to pheno hunt them for needs. I'll see years now. Wow, that's pretty cool, man. So, see, that's kind of, I guess.
So what, do you mind me asking what,
which one, Hermite, or which one it crossed?
Yeah, what cross? What's the crosses? Is it one of your grill? Is it Master Kush or Gorilla Glue?
Cameline. Oh, Cameline. So it's Cameline. Sorry. I just put that in the comments. I hope I say that right. I don't know. Accent emphasis on the ka. Sorry, I can send it. I wasn't going to send that, but just in case anyone needs it.
Nice. Thanks, Fred, man. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so
Keeping
he
us
was
in
saying,
check.
anyways, we'll go back. He said he had 3 plants Herm. So, yeah, let us know. That's pretty interesting because, again, I always love that.
I've had one do it before.
What, Herm and then cross?
No, just Herm, and I got seeds. My other ones back in the day.
Yeah. You should take those and cross them with the other ones.
Yeah, those genetics are long gone. In the trash, dead somewhere.
Dead and gone.
I can't believe this joint's still going. It's been like a 40-minute joint.
Yeah, I was actually surprised because usually keef burns it faster. Maybe we put so much keef, it's kind of like resonated.
Mixed it.
That's weird because then I feel like it should be burning faster.
I don't know. I mean, it literally, you guys been watching the smoke. It's literally.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that sums up a lot of bisabolol. I mean, really, we talked about a lot of what we wanted to. We could probably pull up another site or two, but a lot is just going to be repeating itself.
No, very floral scent. It's in a couple specific strains.
Yep. It's a catalyst almost to other terpenes, catalyst, and it's an antibiotic that helps other antibiotics.
Antimicrobial,
anti-inflammatory. I just think it's very fascinating because this one specifically is known for being a secondary third terpene, and it accents the other ones. That's pretty cool. Knowing that if this strain's in it, you might get a pheno that accents the other like flavors in that genetic too. That's something to think about. That in Master Kush, maybe you do get some of these things accent it. Is it the flavor? Is it the effects? I don't know. But just like what oh my God, was it Gary that just said sometimes one pheno will be better indoor, outdoor, one will press better than the other. It's really all just writing it down and seeing what happens. Science experiments.
That's why y'all love cannabis. It's a science experiment. That's why I love it. Seriously, seriously.
Josh was talking about headband too because we brought it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's saying he hasn't seen it in a minute either, so he's kind of on our thing. I'm just getting back to juicy fruit. Haven't had grown that for years. Wow, juicy fruit. I haven't heard that term. That's like jelly bean. I haven't seen that one in forever. Even though I didn't like jelly bean at all. Don't even know why I mentioned it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised you mentioned it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those ones that I bought and I was like,
jelly bean.
Wasn't my favorite, personally. So, yeah.
Gary, you like those in-house genetics? I've been looking at it again in pack. I've been seeing a lot of good things with those. Platinum garlic, platinum kush breath. And he said he's happy with them. Yeah.
Nice.
Platinum garlic, you'd probably dig that, man.
Come on, you already know.
Is it platinum cookies cost with like garlic cookie?
I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I covered everything. I covered all the stuff that I really wanted to get into. Big shout out to all of our sites. They said anti-inflammatory too for the skin. I didn't really dig into that much because maybe that has to do with the cosmetics that we were talking about. Yeah. So cosmetics for years.
But they've used it for forever. It said for the cosmetics.
Well, antibacterial, antifungal, and it's good for the skin. Like, of course, they're going to use it for something. Like, they're going to figure how to use it. There's money to be made. There's money to be made. So, yeah, cool stuff, honestly.
Yeah, it's an interesting terpene. And like we said earlier, it's only going to continue to get, these terpenes are going to continue probably to get smaller or right around the same. I don't think we're hitting any more of the primary terpenes until later in the year. Because we're just going to be hitting secondary and third tier terpenes. The main ones, these are all the ones I think are going to be like helping that flavor or increasing that flavor, like what bisabolol's doing.
That's why I called it kind of like a catalyst. And I put it by the antibacterial, but that's because that's where I read it. But it does it for multiple things. Like Dave said, it accents terpenes, it accents other things. So that's just the power of this terpene.
Yeah, I think pretty neat.
Hell yeah,
it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that you guys have the Master Kush and
and then there's actually some floral out there. In that Master Kush. So.
And the headband too, because to be honest, I don't picture that. So when I saw that multiple times,
well, it's because that pheno, those couple phenos. Like, think about it. We didn't grow it. We didn't have tons of it. Like, I've had 2 types of Master Kush, and then one of them was like off like someone, so we don't even know if it was real. So you know what I mean? Don't even know if it's real. So it's like, yeah.
That's always is at dispos though back in the day.
That's how it was. That's how it was. So everyone knows
that's a cool thing. The industry's growing, so it's good to have that.
Yeah, thank you all for coming and chatting.
Yeah, Fred, dude, our joint, man,
it is still going. Wait a second.
The more keef, the longer your joint burns.
Yeah, I guess. Holy shit! What?
I mean, this thing's going still good.
That's crazy. Like, we can't end it until it's over.
You can see the keef ring.
Well, we're just gonna smoke and chat with you guys for a little bit then, for the last 5 minutes, just kind of chit chat. So, what's everyone doing? You know, you all just and we're gonna take a dab because I mean we didn't even get into dabs.
We didn't.
We straight up were just chit chatting the whole time. It really is hard to take dabs on Terp Talk. It's easier to take dabs when we're on Saturdays. Wake and bake. We just take some dabs and.
What time are we on the wake and bake?
9 a.m. It's 9 o'clock, 9 a.m., 9 p.m. on these things, and then 4:20. Our episode comes tomorrow with Nika T.
Yeah.
Big shout out.
If you haven't checked out our socials, we've released 2 little snippets. Solventless expert. His work is phenomenal. Coined the term solventless, killed bubble hash back in the day.
Just so knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
really
super
was.
stoked for that. It'll be live at 4:20, so check that out. And he even has recommendations on where to get bags and your other material. If you are looking to wash your own bud or press your own stuff as well too. And seems pretty easy. He was very nice. Very nice. And if you ever have questions, I'm pretty sure he would even like answer them as well. Because I mean, he responded to us and did the episode.
Yeah, no. He's
And we
good
actually
guy.
went over an hour and we were chilling after him before. So
Yeah, it was
very
fun
cool
just to
dude.
talk to
So
him. Yeah, man, and so knowledgeable. Like I said, the knowledge was like immense. Like
yeah.
even for me to just take it in and.
Yeah.
So it was cool. Definitely mad respect. Definitely loved it. And honestly, like everyone knows me, I love concentrates, and I do love some hash rosin or solventless wax. Not only using ice, heat, pressure, not using anything, any additives, any chemicals. You know, that's what solventless means. We actually had someone let us know today that not everyone know. We're smoking it perfectly, and then he drops the ash.
Shit. All right. I got a funny story for you guys real quick. Funny story. All right. So back in the day, what were we, 1920, we're smoking that ounce joint.
Okay, I'm listening.
Remember
Oh
the
my
ash?
God, I know where
Should I
you're
save
going.
it for Wake and Bake? No, I'm just kidding.
You're just kidding.
So
Just say it. Who cares?
we're smoking. Our buddy rolled up a fucking. We were so happy at the time.
So
An ounce joint. It's 28 grams. We weighed it out. We were so excited. We're like, yeah, dude, this is gonna be awesome. I was so
Big
geeked.
element papers.
So
Took
geeked.
2 papers and he got them to stick together. So then he rolled them together. I don't even know how he did it. Scientists.
We're about, I'd say about 3/4 of the way through of it, right? Because we're at the roach of it, maybe, give or take. There's still probably about like 8.
I mean, like, yeah, it's probably like
grams.
a quarter left, but yeah, like it's like this.
I go to
big.
pass
It's
I go to pass it, and the hot fucking.
like- I'm pretty sure he like blew it out, if I remember correctly. But whatever, he burnt a big old hole in this girl's blanket. I mean, I doubt she listens, so whatever. But
Dude, oh
I mean, a big old hole. I mean, the ember was like this big. Dude threw like a snowball of fire just at the on accident. I mean, we were pretty stoned because it was like, I mean, that's a lot of cannabis even for now, yet alone when we were 18, 19 years old.
That was so
whatever.
funny. So it made me think of that story. So that was a. God.
I forgot about that.
No,
You just did that
because
again.
I've done that. I do
Well,
that.
where's the joint? Is it gone?
It's
now?
gone on. Yeah, I dropped the hot. I mean,
I thought there was more. Damn. Well, I guess we're done then. Dave ruined it. We're out. Bye.
it was
Click. No, I'm
pretty
just
much.
kidding.
It was pretty much at the end. I mean,
No, I mean, so are we. It's
Yeah.
9:59. But real quick, just want to
God.
give a shout to my man Hugh Manuel on the intro and outro tracks, jazz, contemporary jazz, blues. Just listen to it. He's a multi-instrumentalist. I've been talking to him forever. Homie, out of New York now. Originally lived in Michigan, at least like when we crossed paths. But he lives in New York now. But big shout out to him doing his thing, and much love for him on the outro track as well. So I just wanted to give shout out to them. So yeah, anything else you want to say before we get out of here, dude?
I just wrote in the comments. I appreciate y'all tuning in tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited
Thank
for the
you.
episode release tomorrow. Thank you for learning about bisabolol with us. We're trying to, like I said, secondary
I'll pull it up one more
terpenes.
time
They're
for the
not.
hell of
There's
it.
not as much. They're not as big or as common as all the other terpenes that we're used to. So learning about these, I find them very unique and interesting. And I hope I'm glad to see some of you guys coming back and with us on the Tuesdays. especially the Saturdays. I love it. But see you guys back on the Tuesdays, cool, because we're actually all learning, growing on this, and the industry is very in the infancy stage, so I think it can still grow. I do know it's going to grow, and I think this is a part that's going to be hitting. So we could be a part of the curve when all this happens, and we're like, oh yeah, we've been talking about this for a while, and bam, bam, we know all about it, and why we like specific terps and specific strains, and maybe that's why we want to grow a specific terpene, because it's great for outdoors and it's pet resistant, mold resistant, or because of that terp and certain characteristics like that. So just very all interesting. I'm loving it. I'm loving the way we took it this year. So I appreciate you guys all tuning in. Appreciate everyone commenting, liking, sharing, following. I have to say it. I know it's probably, you guys hate hearing that, but we just say it. I just say it because we love you all, and we got to just get it out there because it gets a voice out, bigger community. We had, I'm blanking on his name right now, but he was from Florida. So if you're still watching,
yeah, thanks for stopping in
all the way there. So we're getting the word out there across the U.S. We've had people from all over.
Thanks for all the shares too, especially Josh. Much love on that. I've been seeing you share.
Yeah, everyone's sharing. Thank you.
If anyone shares any group, tags anyone in it, dude, we appreciate it so much because you don't understand. It's like a domino effect. When one person does it, one person does it, one person does it. It means so much. Just I know we say it too much, but just it helps so much. So much love.
So guys, all have a great week. Check out our episode tomorrow, 420. It'll be released, video, audio, all over everywhere. Check it out. And we'll see you all next Saturday, or this Saturday, 9 a.m. Be looking forward to it. Wake up, bake up. Guys, have a good week. Peace.
Wait. As always, we're here to advocate,
educate,
and inspire.
Peace.
Peace.